If your desk setup is a big mess of cables, Black Friday and Cyber Monday is the best time of year for cable management deals. I'll go through a wide range of product styles using the Keep A extension to validate previous prices and provide insight into this year's sales season. Let's kick it off with some low-priced options. Anytime we're filming a desk video in the studio, I always have a few Tidy Helper clips in my pocket. These clips have a super strong adhesive backing, sometimes maybe too strong. These are best used underneath or on the edge of your desk. If you challenge me to cable manage an entire desk setup with just these clips, I think I could do it. They're very versatile. There's a lot of products that look just like these on Amazon, but I recommend sticking to the Tidy Helper brand. Looking at recent price history, I feel confident that these clips will fall from their usual price of $8.99 down to about $7.16 on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. In almost all my cable management videos, I end up busting out a Nurok Kit $15 kit from Amazon. It includes a large variety of ties, clips, holders, and even sleeves. I'd always recommend basing your cable management around a large box or tray, but I feel quite confident I can tackle any desk setup and still have a nice final product using just this kit. The large black clips have a strong adhesive and can handle a lot of heavy lifting underneath the desk, and I can always find a good use for the variety of cable holders. The cable sleeves are perfect for bundling together cables coming down from the back of monitors, making them look like one solid unit. Finally, the roll of Velcro can be cut into pieces to help with any miscellaneous bundling of cables around your setup. The price of this kit stays solid at $14.95 all year round, with the only exception being Amazon's biggest deal days where they have Prime exclusives between $12 and $13. These are also the only days of the year that the starting price jumps up to $16 or $17 to make these Prime exclusive deals look even better. BTOD.com is also having our own Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, including all of our cable management products. Click the link in the description to check out all of our premium options. The Anker magnetic cable holders are a fun product meant to manage the cables on top of your desk. This set comes with two parts, the desktop cord keeper and the 5 cable holders. On their Amazon page, they claim the cable holder will stick to any surface, and after some testing, I found it does stick quite well. The best use for this is to put magnetic clips on your cables that you want to keep in sight or in arm's reach, but they won't always be plugged in. This makes this a great product not only for your desk, but also a nightstand or any areas you use to charge your devices. I tested a wide range of cables and there's definitely a limit to what they can hold, but the typical charging cables, USB or headphone cables will fit with no issue. Last year, Amazon dropped their starting price down from $19.99 to $15.90 for Cyber Week. On their other big deal days, they had Prime exclusives for $15.99. I found one of the most helpful accessories to manage cables is a very long power strip with an even longer power cable. This strip I found on Amazon has 12 outlets with a 6-foot cord. These outlets are nice and spread out so large plugs and power bricks can have their own dedicated space. You can also plug in your accessories close to the side of the desk that they're sitting on, making it easier to bundle up their cables. You can see how well this works in tandem with other large cable management products. The alternative is to use the provided mounting holes to attach the power strip directly to your desk. I recommend counting how many items you'll need to plug in to decide if the 12 or 16 outlet version is better. Also, measure how long of a cable you'll need. If you're using a standing desk, you'll want a minimum of 6 feet, but if your outlet isn't directly under your desk, the 10-foot might be even better. I expect this power strip to drop from $36.50 all the way down to $29. If they do a lightning deal, it could go down even further. The Vidor cable trays are some of my favorite trays of all the options you can find. I love the clean look without a bunch of openings on the front-facing side. Even though this does limit some of their functionality compared to other cable trays, I prefer the solid surface, minimal look. The trays are just large enough to fit all of my cables without being overly large and making them look gaudy. There is some venting on the bottom of the trays to help prevent heat from building up. They include a long screwdriver if you choose to attach them to your desk with screws. One potential negative is that you are limited by how the 17-inch segments fit on your desk. At the same time, if you have a centered monitor arm, using 2 trays can be better than one long one that can get in the way. The Vidor trays do not go on sale often, staying at about $19 for one tray, but Amazon did have an exclusive Prime Day deal to bring the price down to $15.19, and I'm hoping to see that again this week. The Cable Care fabric tray is a totally different way to store all your cables under your desk. It features very high quality materials all around, which justifies the higher price. The assembly does take a bit of time, but once it's put together, it functions nicely and it's easy to open up the tray to make changes. The straps inside can hold a long power strip like the one we looked at earlier to really take advantage of the long length. This power strip will spread out the cables so they aren't all bunched in one area of the tray. Without the long power strip, bulky cables can stick through the mesh and it ends up looking like a snake that just ate a meal. The mesh tray comes in 3 different sizes, so you can customize the fit to your desk setup. This product wasn't around last year for Cyber Week, but based on the deals we saw during the big deal days, I expect to see Prime exclusives knocking $20 or even $30 off. My last product isn't on Amazon, but it's my favorite cable management tool if you have a big budget. Our very own Ultimate Cable Management Box. Not only will there be a sale on our new product, but also an even higher percentage off in our outlet. I know, I'm plugging my own product, but I challenge you to find a cable box that rivals ours. There are 4 different size boxes in 3 different colors, so you can find the perfect match for your desk setup. You can attach it so that the removable cover is either facing the front or the back of your desk. At home, I have 2 of these boxes facing the front of my desk so I can easily go underneath and make changes. The cable portals give you plenty of options for routing cables in and out of the box. The rubber grommet covers help to maintain that solid black visual. There's plenty of space for all your cable needs, whether you bundle them all up nicely or you prefer to just jam everything inside.